to another episode here on my channel. My name is ChaosMole, and today we have the EA Play Live 2021 E3, but not E3 press conference. And I'm watching this live with my community. If you ever want to join us, you can do so at trovo.live/chaosmole. And as you can see, we are 2 minutes and 50 seconds away from the whole live show, where we will see, well, Battlefield, Apex Legends, probably some sports, and maybe a new Dead Space? Like, at least that was rumored, that we are getting a new Dead Space. Not really sure if that is the case. Like, they said if it is a new Dead Space, it's like a remake of the first one or a complete remake. We have to see, because the studio, which made Dead Space, Visceral, is unfortunately not active anymore because good old EA here shut it down. Because you know, it's like, who wants Dead Space? For everyone curious, we also know which games will not be here, and that is Dragon Age. Sorry, no Dragon Age for you, for now at least. And Skate will also not be here. So if you're looking out for those two games, I have to be the bringer of bad news. They will not be here. Please don't shoot me. Please don't hurt me. And most importantly, please don't dislike me. But yeah, we have 1 minute and 30 seconds left. There is some music running in the background, but I don't really know if this is like video streaming safe. So I have deactivated that for now. I believe there will be ample time in the whole EA Play Live show for copyrighted music to strike me down. So yay! Should be fun. But yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube and you're wondering who am I talking to, I'm watching this live with my community. And believe it or not, I read chat. Yeah, I know, a streamer who reads chat. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. No Wing Commander, no Ultima, no Dungeon Keeper. Simmer it down, Sakura. Simmer it down. We are not living in the 90s anymore. I'm actually really curious about Battlefield 2042. Unfortunately, the new Battlefield mode got not leaked, but somebody broke the embargo too early, like a website. And we already know that it will be called, what is it, Battlefield Portal? I'm still curious to see some gameplay about it, but it's unfortunate that the embargo got broken. And we found everything about that new mode a few hours ago. And yeah, that website will probably be on EA's eternal shit list. Rightfully so. All right, let's jump in. Bam. We might have to do some adjustments to the good old sound. No. I'm pretty sure this is like fully DMCA. Yeah. Yeah, sorry for that.
I love that video. What's up, everyone? I'm Alex.
Especially Japanese breakfast.
And you are watching the 2021 EA Play Live pre-show.
Concert for Cows. That's gotta
Wait,
be a first.
the pre-show?
Probably my favorite way to open a show ever. It's
Oh.
the latest expansion for
Oh, this is where they will
Fun
put
Jumping
like
Out.
all the small
Go
announcements.
get your cross stitch on and check it out after the show.
All right, in just a few minutes, the EA Play Live main event is coming with all the
Okay.
news, sweepstakes, and surprises you know and love. But first, we want to take a moment to recap all the news that's been revealed this summer. And what a summer it's been.
Oh yeah.
I personally have done nothing else but play Mass Effect Legendary Edition.
I think you actually mean Romance Garrus, or maybe that's just me. It's been a huge summer regardless for EA Originals. The talented Joseph Fares and the team over at Hazelight gifted us the critically acclaimed and my personal favorite.
I still have to play this. This game is actually pretty amazing, what I've seen so far.
Dodgeballs and
Like,
Dylan's
damn.
City, and the soon-to-be
To play
released
that.
Lost in Random was an official Tribeca Film Festival selection.
Congrats to the Zoink team. We can't wait to play. And for those who haven't yet been acquainted with their magical world, let's take a look at the story trailer for Lost in Random.
Let's.
I'm actually looking forward to this game when they announced it last year.
Where everyone's destiny
It's one of those indie games
the one true dice.
EA is supporting, and it looks fantastic.
True queen who controls it. For when a child comes of age, they must roll this dice just once, and in so doing, determine their fate for all eternity.
Happy birthday.
Well, happy birthday, I guess.
Be grateful, child, that the queen herself is here for your special day. Now,
Damn, I
roll
love
the
that
dice,
design.
And let's see what kind of person you truly are. Ah, you live with us now. Lucky girl.
Maud!
Oh my.
Maud.
I love the graphics.
I'm trying to
Has a puppeteer feeling to it. Get wrecked by the dice?
Foolish child, turn back at once.
Be very careful even.
This reminds me of Alice in Wonderland.
Haven't you heard the bedtime stories?
You're a long way from one town.
Like the American McGee Alice in Wonderland thing.
Haven't seen a real one in years.
I'm supposed to say something important. You know nothing.
It's my turn! You tell me where my sister is, you witch!
Oh my.
Maud? Where are you? I'm coming for you, sis.
This looks great. I will probably check it out when it releases.
Maud!
Oh.
What do we do to those who stand in our way?
Oh my.
Destroy them, my queen.
Spoilers!
That trailer gives me the chills, I think, every time we watch it. Stay tuned for more on Lost in Random, including an
Aw.
exclusive first look at combat gameplay later on in the main show.
Oh, nice.
Speaking of combat, I can tell you as a part of the team over at Respawn that Apex will be showing up later today in a pretty big way.
Of course,
Surprise!
Battlefield 2042 has some big news to share as well. But you would already
Apex,
know that
here.
if you tuned into the EA Play Spotlight series.
Isn't Apex a
Over
dead
the last
game?
few weeks, we've gathered
I'm
creative
joking.
leaders from across the
I'm
EA
joking.
studios to share their insights and some exciting news.
Yeah, we did. Here are a few of the highlights.
We kept the game a secret and did the Beyonce drop.
Always go with Beyonce.
Flawless.
Exactly.
Hypermotion is a next-gen exclusive technology powered by
Yeah,
real
by the way,
people
if you are on
that brings
PC,
gameplay to the
you're
next
not getting
level of
this.
realism. Hypermotion integrates advanced 11
Because
versus 11
you are getting
mocap
the
and
old
machine learning
game.
for the first time to create the most authentic,
And only the
responsive,
next-gen
and
consoles
fluid
are getting the new
experience
stuff.
on the pitch.
Why? Because EA.
Scouting as a whole is being revamped. So you start things off essentially by getting a baseline scouting on every player. And one of the big goals I had was I wanted to add complexity to the feature, but I wanted to remove some of the tediousness of it.
I think we're having a sort of golden age at the moment where this freedom is allowed, and people like myself
Oh, yeah.
can start
Man.
to see themselves coming through in these stories. And I hope that authenticity isn't lost.
That game
I think
took off.
that's exactly why we're at indie studios, because that authenticity is worth the struggle. It's worth fighting for.
You need to ask people for a bit of faith to stick with the idea and just stay with it. And okay, we're not sure what
Okay, showing a little bit off that we can work with indie games.
They give you that space and room to play, which is so beautiful and rare to see.
Now is the time to make something totally great and unique.
EA really tries to push the narrative, right?
Going on for longer.
It's like, hey, we changed. We leave you all the room and space you need.
From Battlefield 2042 at EA Play Live.
So I think it's that mode that was on a whiteboard for many decades and many years and never kind of happened, and now Christian and his team and LA have been, you know, orchestrating and building it. So Christian.
I'm hoping that the players, the community will really embrace and like what we're going to show them.
Lars,
yeah, that was unfortunately already leaked what they will show us.
So get a sturdy
Sucks.
chair ready to watch it.
Well, not exactly, but
shooters, EA
again, we know what it
sports,
is
or
about.
gaming in general, the Spotlight's had something for everyone. If you haven't yet, go check those out on our YouTube channel. There's a ton of great content there.
Yes, there is.
Yes,
And
check out my
speaking of
YouTube
EA
channel.
Sports, it's been a big month for FIFA
There's
news. So let's
tons of great
treat
content there.
ourselves for another look at the FIFA 22 trailer.
Oh. Real world footage, not used in game. Yeah, again, like unfortunately Hypermotion is only coming to next gen, which is stupid. But not new. They have been doing this with every like new console generation and PC. That the PC basically didn't get anything. Oh, isn't that the suit which that one Twitch streamer is using? What's her name? I'm bad with names, I'm sorry. We just talked about like a few days ago. I think it's the same suit. It's a moneymaker. Like, I personally do not care, but it's a freaking moneymaker.
Andy, I need to correct myself. That was not a treat. That was a feast.
Feast.
A feast. And FIFA fans, you have to check out the FIFA Spotlight, which offered a deep dive into all the updates coming to FIFA 22. Now, FIFA won't have news
Thanks to
share
microtransactions.
in the main show, because we're going to give it to you right now.
Unbelievable, yes. Fans of FIFA Ultimate Team already know that this year some fan favorite footballers are returning in the form of FIFA Ultimate Team heroes. 9 of them have been revealed so far, and right now we're going
Yeah,
to
Ultimate Team is their moneymaker.
okay.
Basically where they're
First up,
selling you
it's
the loot
heroic
box
Premier
and
League
you might be
striker
lucky that
turned
you have the
manager,
right player
Ole
in there.
Gunnar Solskjaer.
And second, a fine man from the Rhineland, it's Lars Ricken.
And who doesn't like Lars? There's
I don't
more where that
even
came
know
from.
him.
And remember, if you pre-order the Ultimate Edition before August 11th, you will get a bonus Ultimate Team Heroes pack. And of course, EA Play members get their hands on the game early.
Yes, they do, but that is just one benefit of being a member. An EA Play membership is your ticket to getting more from your favorite EA
Or
games, including fantastic
you're
in-game
just getting
rewards
Xbox
and
Game
exclusive
Pass.
content and all of these upcoming titles.
And speaking of
And then you are
rewards,
getting EA
we'll
Play
be
with
giving
it.
away a whole mess of great prizes during the main show, including gear from Logitech, Polaris, plus thousands of game codes, and EA Play memberships.
Yes.
So make sure to stay tuned to the main show for your chance to win. And if you haven't already, make sure to link your Twitch and EA accounts.
Yes, that's right, because I personally have hand-coded an Apex Legends Jumpmaster weapon charm.
Thank you for that.
You're very welcome, that you can earn just
Nice.
by watching the show on Twitch. So Apex fans, stick around, because you are not going to want to miss a closer look at the latest legend coming to the Apex games. If you don't know who I'm talking about, we got our first look at Seer just a few days ago. Check it out.
This
I like the
has
cinematics.
been seen.
Like the world building is really good,
Mark of the moth.
but it's like it's still like a battle royale game.
Our firstborn will be a cursed child. His
Oh my.
eyes drawing us all to the flame. Refuse the child's gaze, or be undone.
Man, that's
One
kind of
glance will reduce a mountain
creepy.
to dust. A king to a beggar, and an ocean to a desert.
The animations are great. Love this.
Everything he touches will be changed. This, it cannot be unseen.
Wow, the Apex team is getting wilder and wilder with those lore trailers.
That's probably the reaction from the EA's CEO, who's like, "What do you need the budget for? For another trailer?"
From us, featuring one of the newest members of the EA Sports family, Codemasters.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right. Codemasters got bought by EA. Totally forgot about that. Or try to forget.
A few days ago.
If you follow F1, you know it's been an absolutely crazy year so far with some amazing rivalries. Well, if you want to put yourself right in the middle of that, Cody's is here to make that dream a reality.
That's right.
Let's drop straight into the action with the F1 2021 trailer.
Nice.
I just don't get it, Zoe. Gets to pit ahead of me, and they give his car the only.
I wonder if they were forcing Codemaster to also, you know what I mean.
We'll have more from Codemasters coming up in just a few seconds. We're about to begin, and I personally cannot wait for you to see what Battlefield 2042 has in store. I've been Andy McNamara.
I think you still are Andy McNamara, and I'm Alex Ackerman. Thank you so much for tuning in, and enjoy the show.
It is going to be awesome.
Yeah, it is.
We will see. Congrats, Draco. Unbelievable. Let's do this.
Coming to you from Los Angeles, California, this is EA Play Live 2021. I'm your host, WWE superstar Xavier Woods, aka Austin Creed.
Good to see
and we
you.
have an amazing show for you today. We've got world premiere gameplay,
I love Austin.
exclusive first looks, including a brand
Love his
new
YouTube channel.
multiplayer experience for Battlefield 2042, and a few more surprises they won't even let me tease. Plus, just like last year, we've got some amazing prizes to give away. So keep an eye out throughout the show for hidden letters. They'll spell out a secret code that you'll need at the end of the show if you want a chance to win Polaris gear, Logitech gadgets, and thousands of codes for great EA games, including Mass Effect Legendary Edition.
Write it down,
Dirt
chat.
5, and
Write it
more.
down.
So let's get to it.
That's a nice stage. Not gonna lie. And even though it's about racing, I don't know. Yeah, congrats to winning the treasure box, Draco. Again.
EA has long played home to fan-favorite racing
There's
titles
the T.
from Need for Speed to Burnout to Real Racing. And now that the
IT.
experts at Codemasters are joining the EA family, that incredible lineup just got supercharged with the addition of franchises like Grid, Dirt, Project Cars,
I always love how they say, yeah, they are now joining the
If you like
family.
being in the driver's seat,
They
you're
got
gonna
bored.
love what Codemasters has cooked up for us
I know it
today.
sounds a little bit more
First,
cold, but
let's
that's
take a
what it
quick
is.
look at what they
They
do
got
best.
bored. Oh yeah, Austin Creed is. He's just fantastic. He's really, really good. I love his YouTube channel. I love the things he's doing for marketing now and then. He's one of those content creators which you just like. see some people are not really 100% on board with the Rakodai winning another treasure box. I would love to put a filter in next time, just saying everyone can participate besides Draco. And yes, I can totally forget to monetize that video on YouTube.
London is Codemasters senior game designer Becky Crossdale. Welcome, Becky.
Hi, Becky.
Hey, now I heard that you might have a little surprise for us today.
Yes, I do, and I don't know if you can tell, Austin, but I am so excited because on behalf of the entire Codemasters team, this is the world premiere trailer for Grid Legends.
Oh. Huh. Not that I've
160 take 13 common.
played the Grid games. What is that? Is that a free-to-play game? Or is that a new game? We will find out here in a second.
Dozens of drivers, only one can become champion.
My name is Yume Tanaka. My goal is to become the first woman ever to win the championship.
They know who I am. I'm Nathan McKinney, 5-time Grid Series world champion. Soon to be 6 times. That's a new record.
If it's grid legal, I can build it to win. Touring cars, muscle cars, open wheel, drift.
Best team, best car.
Win by having the money, by having the guts.
Yeah, unfortunately this doesn't do anything for me. Like I know people are like, hey, this is a reaction video, react!
You keep pulling up there, that stops, but you're gonna get somebody hurt.
It'll be you.
I don't
know. Baby. That's why we're here.
Becky, this looks incredible. On top of the gameplay and the cars and the environments, now we've got all these characters that seem to have different motivations. I'm already incredibly invested. It looks like you guys are really up in the ante on storytelling.
Well, first and foremost, the Grid series has always been about delivering gameplay excellence. And with Grid Legends, you are still getting that same immersive racing experience that you know and love.
Like,
But
you might
this
not
time
like
we are
this,
taking things up
I
a
might not
notch,
like
and
this,
we're adding another layer on top
but
of that.
there
We
is
are
a
really
huge
proud of
audience
this
out
new story
there
mode.
Well, I do love a good
who
story,
does.
and I feel like I've
I
seen
mean,
a
that's the
lot of
reason why they
races
bought Codemasters, right?
Yeah, we had
Because
the
they are
absolute
people who are
pleasure
just
working with the
absolutely
incredibly
excited for
talented
this.
Shuti Gatwa, who plays the wonderful Eric in Netflix.
I wonder though if they're actually watching
Captured the entire
those
thing
events.
using extended reality or XR, where if you've been watching Disney's The Mandalorian, you will have seen that tech in action. It's what they used to create those incredible worlds.
Well, it sounds amazing, but this obviously isn't racing in space, right?
No, we are using this tech to draw you further into this racing experience. We really want to bring you deeper into the grid world than ever before.
Yeah.
It's also been really great for our actors because they're
It's for a
actually
different
something
audience.
that's visually
Absolutely,
there.
I agree.
It's not the same as green screen or motion capture. They are stepping into our grid world and reacting with it.
It sounds great. Can you give us any hints on the story, or would that be spoilers?
Without any spoilers, we are giving you a classic underdog tale. We are putting you straight into the driver's seat, right in the middle of the Grid World Series, where you'll be facing off against the all-dominant Raven West team. That is a team that does not like to share the tarmac. And for the rest of the story, well, you just have to wait and see.
That acting.
I'm
getting angry. I don't know who that is, but I'm getting angry.
Oh yeah, there are so many vehicles. We are giving you big rigs, stadium trucks, drift cars, open wheelers, muscle cars, electric cars. We are giving you hypercars like the Aston Martin Valkyrie. Have you seen that car?
No, but now.
We are also giving you multi-class mixed racing, which means that you can take any of those cars and put them together.
Yeah, I
on
think
the
that's a little bit
I
unfair
just
against
saw
the
Big Rig
truck.
Take out an open wheeler in the trailer, and I love it. So, is there anything else that you can tell us about Grid Legends?
Without giving too much away, there is a ton of new stuff for the fans to sink their teeth into, including some new modes such as boost mode and elimination mode. We've also got some fancy new locations like the iconic city of Moscow. We've also got the beautiful city of London.
Not
as well.
all
You can drive
images
right
appear
past
in-game.
Buckingham Palace, or you could travel to the stunning Strada Alpina and take one
I
of
wonder
our
what that
beautiful
means.
hypercars to its limit.
All right, well, you heard it here first. Storytelling and extended reality, mixed class racing, new modes, new locations. This is beyond exciting. So Becky, thank you so much for your time.
No, thank you, Austin.
Of course. All right, folks, so we're just getting started. We've seen Grid Legends, and now it's time for a different breed of legend.
Ah. It's Apex time. Nice stage.
Two years ago, Apex Legends came out of nowhere. And now 100
He probably
players,
just did go into a
17
circle
later, it just
to come out on the left
getting
side
bigger.
again.
We've got more modes, more maps, more platforms for play, and of course, more legends. So what's next for Apex? Well, today, we have answers. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you Apex Legends Emergence.
What?
Change. I see it in everything. I see it in a boy rocked by tragedy. Transform his pain and defy reality. I see it in the warrior who must choose between
Apex
their
Legends
new
single
life
player
and
experience.
the annihilation of their home.
Like all the origin stories or something like that.
In a girl, tortured by revenge, embrace hope when love awakens her heart. I see it.
Or maybe it's just a new season.
A boy born under a bad omen turn his tale into a legend.
He's a dancer.
Change is relentless. But that does not mean it cannot be beautiful. Take comfort.
Damn.
Nothing lasts forever. You must adapt. Surrender. And embrace your true nature.
So I still don't know what he is doing. Making them see things?
Know that you are not alone. Change comes for us all.
Huh.
For this chaos has purpose. All of us thrown together. So the flame can burn each
Oh, is this the didn't they implemented that with the latest season, like the PvP? Like it's not a BR mode, but they also have like now an arena mode.
Change. Fight it and fall. Accept it.
I still don't know what this dude does. And I don't know what that means. He's also completely shocked by this because he still don't know what that
There's so
means.
much to unpack from that trailer, so let's go ahead and meet the man with all the answers, Apex game director Chad Grenier.
What did I just watch?
Thanks, Austin.
Like
Happy to be
seriously,
here.
what did
Before
I
we get
just
started
watch?
and get into it, I want to give a shout out to the amazing developers at Respawn.
All right, well, a subset of them. If you love
Hey.
Apex, there's amazing developers that are working hard creating Apex Legends for us.
I love
Well,
Austin.
big love to the whole Respawn team, especially whoever came up with Lifeline, because that's my girl. But okay, there's a lot for us to talk about, but you know I'm geeked about Seer, so can you tell us some more about his abilities? I saw this man stare through walls. He's got drones coming out of his chest. Please tell me about his kit.
Yeah, similar to Bloodhound, Seer is all about tracking enemies,
Okay.
but in a different way and has a very unique kit. So while you're aiming down the sights, you'll have a heartbeat sensor that will give you hints as to where an enemy might be. If you think you've located them, you can use your tactical, which sends out some of those drones out of your chest and will actually reveal and track the enemy's location. The ultimate
Interesting.
is really powerful, especially in certain gameplay situations. You can send out hundreds of micro drones and create a sphere around an area that you choose, and all enemies that are moving quickly through that space are tracked.
I love when there's new abilities that kind of change the game.
Okay, he's a tracker.
This game obviously is always changing, always evolving, and
Or,
whenever there's a new
as some
legend,
people would
there's
say,
always an
a
interesting shift in the
seer.
meta. So with those incredible abilities, how do you think that Seer
should
is going to change the game?
Yeah, again, I mentioned Bloodhound also as a tracker, but unlike Bloodhound, Seer is about very precise and lingering
sorry.
information. So he's a bit more of a stealth-oriented legend, and you're going to see, I think, some interactions because of that sphere I mentioned, his ultimate. If you're moving quickly through that space, your footsteps are revealed.
Huh.
Ah.
That's a
But now
cool
if you're walking
stage.
slowly, you can avoid the detection, and so I think you'll see some interesting gameplay experiences and new ways to play with slowing it down a bit.
Yeah, it sounds like once the ring gets tight especially, you're going to have a lot of new ways to play this game. But this past season, for instance, it felt like Apex really moved beyond Battle Royale with the introduction of arenas. So what's
Yes.
the reaction been like for you guys?
The fan reaction has been really great. We're seeing a lot of players enjoy arenas, which is
I
awesome.
mean,
We're really excited to finally have a way
I
to
would
play Apex Legends
actually
beyond Battle
check
Royale.
that out.
And yeah, people are loving it. So we've got new maps in the works, and some
Hmm.
other things coming. I don't want to talk about just yet, but we've got a lot planned for arenas.
All right, fair. Well, I do know that you guys announced ranked arenas are coming as well. So can you give us some information on that?
Yep, so we've got one season of arenas under our belts now. We wanted to make sure that we were seeing how players were adapting to the mode, make sure to get the balance right, make sure that the price and the economy is correct, and now we'll be introducing the ranked mode in Emergence. So it's a bit of a different ranked system than we have in the Battle Royale mode, so we're really excited for you to get your hands on it.
Yeah, maybe I'm checking out Apex Legends again, because I enjoyed Apex Legends in itself, but you know me in VR games. I can't do VR.
Absolutely. We just ended
I can't do
year one of
VR.
ALGS. Our
It just doesn't work
championships
for me.
recently concluded, and it was amazing. There's like so many tactics and amazing plays in there. Many teams were fighting for the championship in the last round. We hit record numbers, so we're really excited in September to be kicking off year 2 of the ALGS. And for the first time, we're going to be inviting PlayStation and Xbox players to compete alongside the PC players, really see
Cool.
who's best, and an all-new league format. So we have more information
That could be
at
interesting.
playapex.com/ALGS.
Well, I am beyond looking forward to it. And Chad, before you go, I have to ask, when can we see more from Seer?
We've got an awesome gameplay trailer coming on Monday, and Emergence drops on August 3rd. And for now, I'm going to show you a finisher.
Of course, please.
This game demands so much of us.
That finisher takes far too long.
From you, she demands everything.
Yep, that's all I need to see. It's so awesome. But Chad, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, Austin.
He reminds me of a like
And again,
Mortal
big
Kombat
shout out to
character.
the whole Respawn team. Now for the Apex fans watching us on Twitch today, Respawn is hooking you up with an exclusive Jumpmaster gun charm, so make sure you've got your Twitch and EA account linked and keep watching the show to earn that drop. But that's not the only thing we're giving out today. Keep an eye out for the hidden letters that spell out a secret phrase, because at the end of the show, we'll give you a link where you can enter that code for your chance to win some great prizes, including codes for EA originals like Knockout City and It Takes Two. So speaking of originals, let's head across the ocean for some stop motion and check out a soon-to-be-released EA original,
Yeah.
Lost in Random.
I mean, what I have seen so far from the game
And just like that,
was already enough.
Austin found himself introducing a new segment.
Hello?
He stalled, bewildered by the voice coming from somewhere unknown. Somewhere random.
Okay. All right, anyway, it's coming soon and it looks really cool.
Austin stopped himself. Why, he'd forgotten to mention the Tribeca Film Festival selection.
It was a selection at the Tribeca Film Festival.
He tried the line again. More enthusiastically.
Look, man, I'm trying to run a whole show.
More enthusiastically. Really selling it.
Could you just let me intro the segment? Thank you. It was an official Tribeca Film Festival selection this summer, and it's coming soon. Joining us from Gothenburg, Sweden to tell us more is Zoink creative director Olav Redmo.
Hello, Austin.
How's it going,
That
Olav?
hairline.
Thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations on Tribeca. It's so cool to see video games right next to movies being regarded as they should be.
Thank you, Austin. I'm so proud of the Zoink team.
Which is kind of interesting because the game is not out
I'm
yet.
happy about the selection because Lost in Random is really inspired by all these movies that I grew up with and stop-motion animation and dark fairy tales. And at Zoink, we're always trying to push narrative in video games, so I'm so happy. Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to see more. Olav of my life. What do you have for us today?
I'm super pleased to share a first look at one of our most unique aspects of Lost in Random's gameplay, Dice Battle, which is an exciting, explosive blend of real-time action and time-stop tactics. Where
All right, sounds good. I'm actually curious about this.
Jack in the Box buddy, Dicey.
Well, it sounds awesome. So let's take a look.
Once upon a time, there were two devoted sisters named Even and Ord.
Okay.
Cruelly separated by an evil queen and the roll of a dice.
I'm coming!
Even and odd.
Little fella. Even was determined to rescue her beloved sister.
You could say she was a little bit odd.
In this strange and fascinating world
Again, this looks amazing.
adventure and combat.
I wonder if you can play this in co-op.
And many peculiar characters await. Some will
That
help.
dude, man.
You mean this one? And some won't.
That's against the rules.
Flashing your innards like that.
Oh, sure. A little girl with a dice.
Those coins can be traded for cards.
Cards, cards. I got cards here, the greatest cards in the land.
I love the character design of this.
Contain new attacks, abilities.
Interesting, so it's like a card battle
Come in
system?
handy during dice battle.
Ready, Dicey?
Even uses her slingshot to attack deadly foes.
Oh, that's
Set
interesting.
off energy cubes used to feed
Huh.
her strange companion Dicey. And once fully charged, Even can roll Dicey and freeze time itself. Let's see
Cool.
how she uses it.
That's cool, man.
Oh, impressive.
That's like super unique.
Nice.
I want to play this.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Now,
Even
give it to me.
will take her across all 6 realms of random. Roll the dice.
But how do you know the
and
6
claim the
realms? If it is
But just a chance at
Random.
saving her sister.
Random rules. Long Macy Ray.
Dicey, wait!
My child, you'll cease now.
am I? Did we get a release date for this?
Just from that alone, I already need to play this game.
Yes.
It looks so cool. But what can you tell me about these combat cards that we're seeing?
Cards are just one part of Dice Battle, but I love the way they look, so I brought a few examples to show off.
Oh, okay, awesome. What are we looking at here then?
So as you saw, cards can be selected during combat that unleash new powers and abilities, like this one, for instance, Explosive Dice, which turns Dicey into this ticking time bomb. You just gotta be careful so it doesn't blow you up. Keep your
And you can only use it
and of course,
once.
This hammer of 2 lets you
It
summon
will
a
be
giant hammer,
permanent.
which also gives even super strength to be able to swing it around.
Offensive maneuvers, I like it.
But it's not just about offense. Like, we have also, for instance, Uma's Blessing, which comes from Uma, this old hidden witch. And she provides a bubble shield
Ribbit.
to protect even. And that's just a taste. Like, there's a lot of different powers.
I love the
to
art
this
design of
also.
the cards.
Some curse enemies, some heal even, or create traps. Some arenas also work as giant board games affected by rolling dicey. So you're gonna have to try different tactics to conquer the Queen's giant, mad, tabletop-themed arenas.
All right, Olav, obviously, my next question, you know it's coming. When can we play this game?
Yes.
Yeah, my favorite question. Lost in Random releases on September 10th on PC, console,
All
and
right.
Nintendo Switch. And you can pre-order starting right after the show.
September
And
10th?
if you want a dicey companion of your own, he'll be available to EA Play members as a gun charm in one of my current favorites, Apex. So keep an
Aw.
eye out for that.
Well, you all heard it here first. And Olav, thank you so much for joining
Yeah,
us today.
September 10th.
It has been my absolute pleasure, Austin.
Did
and
EA Live
welcome to
just
Random.
started?
Thanks.
Yeah,
Well,
basically.
there you have it. Lost in Random is coming
This was
soon,
the
but
first
there's
real
another
game
EA
they
original
showed
that's already here. And it's bringing that throwback
after racing
playground
games
heat
and
to the
Apex
masses.
Legends.
That's right. I'm talking about Knockout City. Uh-oh. Oh, okay.
I still have to play that game, man.
Woo! Dropped earlier this year, Knockout City has had one hell of a summer, and they're just
Yeah.
getting warmed up. Here with more is Karthik Bala from Velen Studios in New York.
Thanks, Austin. We're so grateful to our community for the massive response
It's
to
super
Knockout
sweaty.
City. With millions of new brawlers, hundreds of thousands of crews,
So are there a
nearly
lot of like
billion
super
KOs
sweaty
landed,
balls in the game?
your response has really been a knockout. As an indie team dedicated to taking creative risks, having all of you embrace this unique thing we've made is an amazing feeling. And I just want to say thank you. At launch, we promised you new features and updates that keep the game fresh and exciting. Today, I'm here to deliver on that promise. On behalf of the whole Velen Studios team, it's my absolute thrill to present Knockout City Season 2, Fight at the Movies.
In a world of chaos, where mayhem rules the streets, is anyone strong enough to stop the unstoppable?
Yo, that looks cool.
A world
Man.
where one hero rises to meet instant regret.
Sounds like my life.
A world where lovers chase their passions and
Aw.
feel the burn.
Ha!
A
Also sounds
world
like my
where
life.
Terror lurks high above.
Yo, that's kind of
Warriors
cool.
fight
Like a
for
changing
dodgeball
arena.
Supremacy.
Boba Kohler. Wow.
And teensy, tiny brawlers battle it out in a child's bedroom? This season, bring your moves to the movies.
That's just kind of cool.
Coming July 20. Oh man, that voice is murder on the pipes.
Wait, July 20.
The Hollywood Drive-In opens
That's-
July 27th.
Ah.
We'll see you at the movies.
27.
It's showtime.
You saw it, we got new skins, we got a new ball, Knockout City, baby! Season 2 arrives July 27th, and remember,
I
you
really
can
have
play
to check
for
it
free
out.
Up to street rank 25, so get in. You might come across me and my crew. We're called That Baseline. You won't beat us because we're really good, but you'll have fun. And right now, it's available on all platforms with crossplay. So if you haven't
Yeah, we
yet,
will
go
mop
ahead,
the
get in
floor
there,
with
give
you,
it a
but maybe
whirl.
have some fun at it.
All right, everyone. The moment that you have been waiting for is here.
Battlefield.
You've seen the trailers, you've read the hot takes, and you already know that Battlefield is back, baby. You hear me? It's back. Battlefield
And you
is
hopefully
back,
have
baby. It's
watched my YouTube
Battlefield.
videos.
I can't wait to wingsuit surf a tornado. This game is gonna be so good.
Hey.
And in just a moment,
I think it's called It's Battlefield.
2042 experience, but
It's
first,
what's this
for
was
those
spelled?
who haven't been paying attention, here's what you've been missing out on.
Oh, come on, nobody has missed out on that stuff who didn't care.
God, look at these maps.
That's so cool.
That's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
The dude you saw at the end was, by the way, the player who did the trick.
Do it!
Welcome back, Sigma. Yeah, apparently the wingsuit is an ability only available to one of the specialists. So it's not like a thing everyone can use. Like it's linked to a class.
Our entire team, we hope you're thrilled with what you've seen so far from Battlefield 2042. But this is just the beginning. We have so much more to show you. Battlefield 2042 is built up by 3 epic experiences. Firstly, of course,
I thought you would say
Warfare that
3
we showed you
people.
earlier. Secondly, Hazard Zone that we'll show off later this year. And now a new community-driven experience that we're happy to share with you today.
I'm so curious what it will look
Built by our
like.
old friends over at Triple Effect, formerly
But
Dice
unfortunately,
Delay. It's an experience
we already know what it
designed
is.
from community feedback. It's an experience we've
Still
dreamt
curious
about
to see how it
building
looks.
for over a decade. So let's have a look.
And it should be cool. Yeah, unfortunately, one website broke the embargo on this. And they're just throwing all the battlefields together. And they're also bringing back some of the old Battlefield maps. As Bad Company 2. It's not Bad Company 3, but I take it.
That's the sound of the going bang bang.
This game mode will be such a riot, man. Knife fight against Diffie. I will get so DMCA'd for this song. And the weather effects will be there. Yep. This looks amazing. This looks just so stupid. Yeah, Battlefield Portal. I mean, again, we knew about this, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. That radio tower. This would be a riot.
Looks incredible. There's
This
so
would be
many
an
crazy
absolute
things happening in
riot.
this trailer. We got knives versus
Love it.
defibrillators. We got soldiers from every era. I have so many questions. So let's bring on an expert.
No
Here to help us out is
2142
the
max.
General manager of Ripple Effect. We've got Christian.
Maybe
Graff.
afterwards.
Welcome, Christian.
They said when people are playing this mode, they will
Of
add
course,
more.
thank you for being here. Now that trailer absolutely ridiculous. Like, what the hell did we just see?
So what you just saw was the Battlefield portal. It's a new community-driven experience that gives players the freedom to write their own rules and shape their own battlefield. You can mix and match content from Battlefield 1942, Bad Company 2, BF3, and Battlefield 2042 to create brand new game modes. Then you can share and discover those on the portal platform. And that's just what's coming at launch. This is a real love letter to the fans.
If this really
from our
takes
incredible
off,
team.
this is such a longevity thing for the game, which is just crazy.
All the credit in the world for creating this great experience. We've had so much fun bringing back some of the most beloved vehicles, gadgets, weapons, and maps from past titles.
Well,
I wonder how easy it was to get those things from the old Battlefield games to the new one.
Everyone who's made Battlefield 2042 possible.
All right, so to bring it back, when you say beloved maps, we're talking Caspian Border?
Yes.
Arica Harbor?
Yes.
El Alamein?
Yes, El Alamein is also included. It's actually my all-time favorite map. Plus, we have Noshar Canal, Battle of the Bulge, and Valparaiso. And of course, all 7 of the new epic scale maps already announced for 2042, they're also playable in Portal.
I love it. I love it. But this is more than just maps, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, by the way, sorry for everyone watching this on YouTube that I'm not surprised by this or not freaking out.
And even an advanced logic editor
Again,
for you to play around with.
there was an
Tools that
article
were
which
previously
broke
only available to
embargo
us on the
earlier.
development team.
So that
But this
trailer,
looks
it was
amazing.
Just packed with a ton of crazy moments. So I'm curious, how wild can we actually get with Portal?
You can get pretty wild.
Yeah? Okay, so can I pit World War II against 2042?
Yes, you can.
Okay, what about game modes? Can I make an infection mode where it's me against a ton of super fast soldiers with knives?
Absolutely.
Okay, what about shoddy snipes? But not just regular shoddy snipes, like a gun game with a
Someone
whole
lost
bunch
their
of
job?
shoddy snipes from all through
Well,
history.
that or the magazine is now
specific idea
for
there,
all
Austin, but
eternity
yes,
on the
actually you
blacklist
can.
of EA.
Patent 3 for 3, bring it home. Can I play?
They will
as a
probably never
penguin
talk to their
with a
website ever again.
Penguin with a flamethrower?
Yeah.
No, I mean, look, there are some limits. It's not a level editor. You can't edit the maps themselves. And
Aw.
no, you can't play as a penguin with a flamethrower.
All right.
Yet.
That's fine. It's fine. I had to ask. But it does sound like
Yet.
there's a ton to play around with.
Oh, yes. The options are pretty deep, and we're committed to working with the community to build out this suite of tools and content as the game evolves. We want this experience to go where you want to take it. We see this sandbox as a big part of the future of Battlefield 2042.
Well, I assume that the community is going to have a field day with this.
I really hope players will embrace Portal. That's who we built it for.
Yeah, it should
In
be
fact,
really interesting.
We gave a sneak peek to a few members of the community.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I assume my invitation got lost in the mail, but that's fine. That's fine. Let's check it out.
2 teams and 2 VIPs, but only one way to score. This is VIP Fiesta by Courage. It's the US factions of Battlefield 3 and Bad Company 2, facing off on Arica Harbor with 24 players and random loadouts. Dial in, you'll redeploy with an all-new loadout. Track down that enemy VIP and make it count. Or bring the power of 2042 to Caspian Border and take on the forces of 1942. This is Quality versus Quantity by Gabitron. A small squad from 2042 are taking on 32 players from 1942. The future's got the hardware, but the past's got the numbers. Destroy those MCOMs. But do it before your tickets are up. You're not getting them back unless you clear the sector.
Damn.
Not enough memes? Fine. Set up on Orbital for the fight of your lives with Robot Man by Redacted. 20 duck-sized EOD bots, 1 horse-sized T-91.
Ah!
Settle your Battlefield debates on who wins what.
Come on, dude. Robot Man? What? This looks so much fun. But I need to know. Just pretend like the cameras aren't here. Just me and you. Who's redacted?
Can't tell you that, sorry. But what I can tell you is that we're so excited for the players to create or simply discover their favorite new way to play Battlefield. And we can't wait to explore and try out the thousands of experiences our community will build once they have the tools in their hands.
And we get our hands on Portal at launch,
It looks
right?
so hilarious.
Portal will be available at launch, day one, along with a bunch of pre-made modes for you to try right away.
Okay, this is fantastic. Now, Christian, before you go, let me make sure that I have all of this straight. So on top of all the content and maps that have already been announced, we also get content from Battlefield 1942, Bad Company 2, and Battlefield 3, including 6 of the best maps of all time.
If you're wondering why I look on my phone and look at the time all the time, ask me that in 7 minutes again.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm telling you, Austin. If you've always been a fan, or if you've never played Battlefield before, we want Battlefield 2042 to be the ultimate Battlefield experience.
Christian, just thank you. Thank you.
My pleasure, Austin. I'll see you on the battlefield.
All right, so Portal looks incredible, and we could end things there, but I don't think we're done just yet. We're gonna leave you with one more surprise. First, though, you remember that secret code? I hope you were paying attention because all of the letters have been revealed. So, if you want to win some awesome games,
I hope you paid attention, chat, because I totally didn't.
In just a second. But for now, come with me. I hope you've enjoyed the show as much as I've enjoyed being your host. Now, my name is Austin Creed, and our last reveal is somewhere in there.
Oh my.
But you know what? Why don't you go first?
Is it time for Dead Space? I think it is. Oh, that looks good. I'm not sure if I really need like a better looking Dead Space. Yeah. I remember the old Dead Space and there it is. Ah, that was a short teaser. Damn it! I hope they would actually show a little bit more. I wonder how far the game is then. Like, there was clearly Dead Space 1, there was the ship. The, what is it called? Umuragu? Damn it, what was the ship called? Damn it, I'm bad with names. Alright. Well, it seems like that was it though. Damn. I actually hope we would have seen a little bit more. But cool, so it seems like they are completely remaking the first one. I wonder how much they actually remake here. Yeah. Like, if it's really just a graphical update, or if they also change like the story, the gameplay, like if it's a ground up remake or not, like that could be very interesting. They have a few corridors done. I don't know. EA step. First, kill Dead Space Studio. Step 2, make a new Dead Space. Step 3, profit? Huh. Alright. Well, I will definitely keep an eye out for it. That was short and kind of sweet. Yeah. That was really short. Was alright. Like nothing too crazy. But it was alright. Yeah. I'm definitely like, the one thing which interested me the most, because it's super close to release, is Lost in Random. the dice game. That looks fantastic. Like, I'm looking forward to that. The Battlefield Portal thing looks great. Yep, looks fantastic. Looking forward to more of it soon. And then Dead Space, I mean, looks very early. Like, very, very early. So, we will see what we are getting. Yeah. I'm curious what this remake will actually be like. And what it entails. Yup. Yup. It's back. Oh, it's back. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, the code is it's back. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and my reactions, even though, well, wasn't the best. It's just, it was a pretty brief one. So if you enjoyed this, I would appreciate if you, on your way out, consider to click on the like button. If you didn't like this video for whatever reason, the dislike button is right there. And if you're new to the channel, you want to see more reaction videos, game news, gameplay for Lost Ark, Final Fantasy XIV, New World, Humankind, you name it. If you want to see them more on the channel, I would also appreciate if you might consider to subscribe to the channel if you are new. And thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Stay safe.